meteorologist Mark Molnar is your host for the weather show, Weather Northeastern. Let's get into some weather in the tropics. Yes, we're still dealing with the tropics even though it's November. Tropical storm Kate racing across the Atlantic here, developed just north of the Bahamas, racing just north of Bermuda, and will eventually accelerate out here into the open Atlantic. Only shipping interest in maybe northern parts of Bermuda here. Dealing with the effects, it is a high-end tropical storm, so the system will continue to progress across the Atlantic. That's all we have going on in the tropics. Let's take a look at some viewers sent in photos and videos. Lucas D. from Linden, Texas, taking a look at some beautiful sky time lapses of some very beautiful oranges, red, and crimson skies across the Linden, Texas area. So continuing on with his previous video here, you can see he is showcasing the beauty and essence of the Northeast Texas sky. So thank you, Lucas, for sending in, and I will continue to show you parts of his time lapses and videos here from Linden, Texas. If you'd like to send in any photos or videos of weather, nature, or whatnot, MeteoMark Facebook, Weather Northeastern Facebook, WX Northeastern on Twitter, and my email address is meteomark.com@gmail.com. Let's get right into the precipitation amounts. Washington State, west of the Cascades, dealing with 7 to 14 inches, really putting a dent in the drought up here in the far northwest. You can see across the central states we're looking at some systems, but it's mainly from Iowa, Illinois, over to portions of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and parts of central and southern New England. We're going to be dealing with a good 1 to 2 inches of rain, and some of this will come with some severe weather. Take a look at that weather pattern over the next 3 to 4 days. That's that jet stream setting up here across the Midwest for portions of Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and the lower Great Lakes for some strong to severe thunderstorms later on Wednesday afternoon, that extending down into the Mississippi River Valley as well. Here across the Northeast, we'll be dealing with a general stratiform rain, a solid 1 to 2 inches across the Susquehanna River Valley, Allegheny River Valley, Hudson River Valley, and extending on into New England as well. And out west here, we're dealing with that trough. Let's get right into those surface maps, starting with your Wednesday, the midpoint of the week. We're almost there to the weekend halfway point. We're looking across the Northeast, and your eyes are drawn to this nor'easter here, blowing up across the Gulf of Maine here, sending lots of moisture back inward from Boston, Springfield, Concord, Portland, Caribou, all the way up to Mount Washington here and Quebec City. We're dealing with a solid 1/4 to 1/2 inch, maybe even higher amounts to 3/4 of an inch likely, holding those temperatures down in the 40s. Here across parts of the Susquehanna River Valley, towards the Ohio River Valley, we're staying mostly in the 50s, extending on into your Thursday here. We basically move that system out and bring another very energetic system in, warm front pushing to the northeast. You see temperatures getting into the 60s, places like Pittsburgh, Erie, Cleveland, State College, Harrisburg. Even a chance of thunderstorms here in the southwestern portion of our forecast area in the Allegheny and Ohio River Valley. Portions of Binghamton, Albany. It's going to be a cold rain for the most part. We could be looking at a stiff northeast wind too, feeding into this system from the northeast, so it will make it feel colder, and of course with that wet conditions, it will be very, very on the chilly side, even though it will be in the lower 50s, some areas into the 40s, extending on into your Friday. That system pushes northeast, kind of washes out, still a trough hanging in across the Great Lakes here. We may even deal with a little bit of lake effect, but most of this will be enhanced by the trough. Look at these temperatures cooling down into the upper 40s, the upper Susquehanna River Valley to northern New England into Saturday. Trough kicking across the Great Lakes here. Maybe some lake effect and lake enhanced with this as well. And then northern New England. And we'll look at this. We start to see some snow across the Adirondacks, the White Mountains, and into portions of southern Ontario, towards Ottawa, just north of Montreal here, and Quebec City. So look for that, and northern Maine as well. In 10 seconds, I'll have a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Scranton's upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and northeast Pennsylvania. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark, comments, Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus at MeteoMark. Here's your 5 days stretching from Wednesday to Sunday. Look at this. Wednesday, we start off into the 50s, low to mid 50s. We're kind of between systems, maybe some scattered showers in the morning, but mostly cloudy in the afternoon. Starting with Thursday, that's where we'll see the 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. So we're looking at a solid rain from 8 a.m. up to 4 p.m. for the most part. And that stiff northeast wind of 29 to 34 mile per hour gusts. That's going to be gusty and kind of chilly into your Friday. Cold front moves through, lots of wind, blustery, and it will be into Saturday as well. Maybe some chance of some lake effect rain showers. And then into your Sunday, we start to clear things up a little bit, up towards the upper 40s continuing. That's going to do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern.